Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be showing you how to give enema to a child with a balloon catheter. First, I will tell you what is enema. Enema is a procedure which allows a solution to enter the colon via the rectum to assist in cleaning the stool out of the colon. Common indications of enema include anorectal malformation, constipation, and encopresis. Follow these steps when administering the enema. Step 1. Preparing your child. Explain to your child why you are giving the enema. Step 2. Gather all the supplies. 24 French Foleys catheter with 30 ml balloon, 30 ml syringe, water-soluble lubricant, a clean enema bag with tubing, small measuring container, enema ingredients as ordered by your healthcare provider. Step 3. Prepare the enema solution. Normal saline enema are usually preferred for home use. Sometimes it is necessary to add glycerin or castile soap to produce a satisfactory bowel movement. Your doctor may prescribe medications such as sodium phosphate or bisacodyl. Some enemas are available over the counter and are ready to use, while others require balloon catheter, which I will be showing. Your doctor will tell you how much fluid to deliver when you give the enema to your child, as well as the amount of any other ingredients needed. Step 4. Fill the enema bag with the prepared solution. Gently mix the solution in the bag, but do not shake vigorously. Allow the fluid to fill the tubing by releasing the roller clamp. Step number 5. Attach the syringe and the enema bag to the Foleys catheter. Foleys catheter has two ports. Attach 30 ml syringe which is filled with air or water to the balloon port, while attach the enema bag tubing to the other part of the Foleys catheter. Now prime the Foleys catheter to completely fill with the solution by releasing the roller clamp of the tubing of the enema bag. Step number 6. Position for an enema. Place the child in a position depending on the age, as shown on the right side. Goal is a comfortable position both for the child and the parent, and utilize the gravity for an effective enema. Step number 7. Lubricate and insert the deflated Foleys catheter. Now lubricate the Foleys tip very well and insert about 1 to 1.5 inches in infants and in older children about 2 to 3 inches, but no more than 4 inches, and at an angle pointing towards the navel. Now be gentle while inserting. Step number 8. Inflate the balloon of the Foleys catheter with the filled syringe until all the 30 ml of air or water is instilled. Step number 9. Pull back. Once the balloon is inflated, pull back on Foleys catheter until you feel resistance in order to create a plug. Step number 10. Introduce the enema solution. Hold the enema bag about 12 to 15 inches above the child's hip. Open the roller clamp to allow the enema contents to fill the rectum and the left side of the colon. Allow enema to flow slowly into the rectum over 15 minutes. Step number 11. Deflate the balloon until all the 30 ml of air or water is returned into the syringe which is attached to the Foleys catheter. Step number 12. Remove the Foleys catheter gently. Step number 13. Remain in the enema position for 5 to 10 minutes. Ask your child to remain in the same position until the urge to have a bowel movement is strong, and it usually occurs within 2 to 5 minutes. Step number 14. After the enema, have the child sit on the toilet for 45 minutes in order to empty completely. Now there are some things that you should watch out for when giving an enema. It is important that your child is hydrated before they receive an enema. Being hydrated means that appropriate amount of water should be taken throughout the day. Secondly, nausea and vomiting may occur if your child had a large meal just before you give the enema. so give some time gap between the meal and the enema. Infusing the solution too fast may cause dizziness, so infuse slowly. And empty the bladder effectively before the enema. Sometimes pelvic discomfort may occur if enema is given with a full bladder. Now call your child's doctor if enema did not make your child have a bowel movement. Child has pain that does not stop once enema is done. There is blood in the bowel movement. Child keeps having a large volume of liquid stools after the enema, or the child has vomiting, changes in the alertness or seizures. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel.